Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. So in today's video are the 5 reasons that you may be denied boarding going into the Philippines with the current travel restrictions. Details coming right up. So with the constant change of the travel restrictions to the Philippines at the moment, here are the 5 reasons that you may be denied boarding going into the Philippines with the current travel restrictions. So just to give everybody a little bit of preview on what the current travel restrictions are going to the Philippines, there are only certain categories that are allowed to enter the Philippines at the moment. And this will last until April 21 of 2021. If you need the details on that, I will leave the link in the description box for your reference. And hopefully, after April 21, they will lift the travel ban that is currently imposed right now, or they may extend it again. I will definitely keep you guys posted. But for this video, here are the reasons that you may be denied boarding going into the Philippines if you don't have the following. Number 1, if you have no visa. If you are one of those categories that are allowed to enter the Philippines, for example, you are a foreign spouse, you are a foreign children, you are a foreign parent of a Filipino national, you are allowed to enter the Philippines at the moment, but you have to have a 9A visa upon entry into the Philippines, as well as traveling with the Filipino national. This is the current travel restrictions to the Philippines for this particular category. So if you don't have a visa or if you are not traveling with a Filipino national, you will not be allowed to board the aircraft. So please take note, please always check the current travel restrictions to the Philippines before traveling there. Number 2 is no booking confirmation from the hotel that you will be staying in for quarantine. The current arrival protocol in Manila or in Clark is you have to pre-book a hotel for quarantine for at least 6 nights or 7 days. Airlines now check this booking confirmation. If you do not have this booking confirmation, you will not be allowed to board the aircraft. So make sure that you have pre-booked the hotel that you will be staying in for quarantine for at least 6 nights or 7 days, because your schedule of swab testing is on the 6th day after you arrive in the Philippines. Number 3 is no QR code for swab testing. So this is very important because you have to register before departure going to the Philippines. This is a QR code that you will be needing when you are scheduled for swab testing on the 6th day after you arrive in the Philippines. For Philippine Airlines passenger, they have their own ECIF form to be filled up before you board the aircraft, or the recommendation is 3 days prior departure that you have registered for a QR code. For non-Philippine Airlines passengers, these are passengers landing in Terminal 1 and Terminal 3, you will have to register with PADLAB. I will leave all the link for this ECIF form registration for a QR code in the description box for your reference. We also have a tutorial on this on how to fill it up for both Philippine Airlines travelers and non-Philippine Airlines travelers. So make sure you have the QR code because airlines now check for a QR code before you are allowed to board the aircraft going to the Philippines. So please be guided on these rules as part of the travel restrictions going to the Philippines. Number 4 is incomplete documentation. If your documents are not complete, you may not be allowed to board the aircraft. Examples of this are birth certificates, marriage certificates, old passport, dual citizenship paperwork, and all that stuff. make sure you have this on hand. For example, you are a dual citizen flying to the Philippines just using your foreign passport. It is important that you have to have your dual citizenship paperwork with you that was given to you during your oath taking in one of the Philippine consulates abroad. This is very important because this will prove that you have retained or you have reacquired your Filipino citizenship even if you guys are using your foreign passport. If you don't have this and only show them your foreign passport and tell them that you are a dual citizen without showing any proof that you are, you will not be allowed to board the aircraft. So it's really important that you have all the documents on hand before you head to the airport and you have those T's crossed and I's dotted when you travel to the Philippines with the current restrictions imposed by the Philippine government. And number 5 are face mask and face shield. Most airlines now requires before you board the aircraft that you will have to wear your face mask and your face shield as a safety protocol before traveling to the Philippines. So make sure that you have your face mask and face shield that you will be wearing for the whole duration of the flight. Also, you will not be allowed entry into the terminal if you are not wearing your face mask and face shield. So make sure you have this when you have plans to travel to the Philippines with the current travel restrictions imposed by the Philippine government. The current travel restrictions to the Philippines is until April 21 of 2021. So this is not sure yet if this will be lifted or this will be extended. But I will definitely keep you guys posted if there's any new changes or if there's any new announcement from the Philippine government with regards to the travel restrictions going to the Philippines. So these are the 5 reasons that you may be denied boarding going to the Philippines with the current travel restrictions. So it's really important that you check the latest travel updates going to the Philippines if you still have plans to visit your motherland. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family whom you know that can use this video as reference. If you are new to our channel, welcome. We do travel updates, and if you are not a subscriber yet, please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified on updates like this. And to our subscribers and new subscribers, thank you so much for the continued support and trust to our channel, the INT'L Squad. I hope to see you guys on our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone. Bye.